So there is a new drug in town, and I'm taking it. Dan, I lovingly refer to it as Risdiplam, but the chemical name, I guess, or the pharmaceutical name is Risdiplam, and its market name is Evrysdi. Say that 5 times. I'm going to show you in a moment how I take it. I'm already late for my daily dose, but before Risdiplam or Risdi, I was taking a drug called Spinraza. That's the market name. Its drug name was Nusinersen. It still is. And this is really exciting for the world of people with SMA because Spinraza was the first medication out to treat spinal muscular atrophy. And I did not take it when it first came out in 2016. I waited a bit. We were in Arizona, and so I waited, and I was going to start taking it in Arizona, but then when we realized we were going to move, I just waited. The way I received Spinraza was not a direct lumbar puncture, because Spinraza is an injection that goes directly into your cerebral spinal fluid, your CSF, to get to the backup SMN2 gene to create more SMN proteins so that your muscles can function better with your nervous system. And if you haven't seen our video, we'll link that up above. For some people, getting this injection has been a really big ordeal because some people have even gotten ports in getting a piece of their skull removed during a pretty major surgery just so that they could get the administration of this medicine in them and enter their CSF. Well, luckily I did not take that route. However, I was originally going to get it injected into my neck, which that didn't work. So I went to another hospital and they said they evaluated my spine. And the reason why this is a lot of times difficult for people with SMA as adults to get this medication injected in them into their CSF is because a lot of us have spinal fusion or rods in our back to keep us straight because we develop scoliosis a lot. This doctor and team was fantabulous, and they injected the medication from a side angle. It was very painful often, but we were able to do it. But then, fast forward to August of 2020, Risdiplam gets approved by the FDA after a series of trials and all that good stuff. So when I found out Risdiplam is orally dispensed, meaning that you just take this little bit of liquid, swallow it down every day, and that's your treatment, sign me up. So I started on it in October of 2020, and thus far it's been going pretty well. I have no major side effects. Maybe I do get a little bit of stomach upset, but if I'm a little bit confused because it's around the time when I poop, to be honest. So I don't really know if it's just my poop timing or the medication. But other than that, I really don't get much side effects. I sometimes get stiff joints. But we're going to show you right now how I take my Risdi. Come on, Dan. You want to come over here, Dan? So Dan reminds me to take it because essentially you have to take it after you're completed your meal. And typically I do it after breakfast / not even lunch. I do it before lunch. And Risdiplam comes in the mail by one pharmacy right now in the US called the Credo. And they supply you with a syringe. The medication needs to be refrigerated at all times. It needs to stay within a certain temperature range. This is the colored dispenser because Risdiplam should not be shown to sunlight. So this protects it somewhat. I mean, you can still see it through it, but so this is a new one. And she's getting it out of the refrigerator. Unfortunately, this is not a very earth-friendly packaging. This is all plastic. That's plastic. So typically you get a month's supply every month. I am on the foundation program, to be honest, because I don't have prescription drug coverage and I don't make enough to afford it. This medication, as well as Spinraza, they're really expensive, like really expensive. I don't know when and if that will change, but I do realize how fortunate I am to even have access to it. Another thing to about Risdiplam is the bottle itself. So for me, I have a lot of hand function. I'm able to dispense it from the bottle. I'm not able to open the bottle. It's really hard. You have to push down and then twist it. It's really hard. See? Hard. I don't know. She's trying to push down and twist. I wouldn't be able to do this myself. So this is the bottle that it comes in. It comes in a darkened bottle, again, to protect it from sunlight. And it's not always filled. And apparently I just received a notice in the mail that the company is having issues with leaking bottles. And I think it's coming from where the dispenser is. So you can see where this part goes in. So I'm going to put it in. So you just connect it to this little nub that's inside and you turn it upside down. And so what I do is I hold on to the base, the neck, and then I pull down. And it does require a little bit of force, but because this is a new bottle or a new dispenser, it's relatively easy. And then I hold it. And this needs to be washed with soap and water and then it can get reused. The taste sucks, dude. People like it. I don't like candy. If it touches your skin, you're supposed to wash your, wipe it and then wash your hands with soap and water. All right, that's the whole routine, folks. And then I take a couple swiggies of, water. Keep it Ginchiest. Thank you so much for watching another episode of the Ginchiest, where we talk about our disability experiences and what they teach us about being human.
Subscribe. I dare you.
Oh my God, you ruined it.